Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome to Coffee and Weed. My name's Mike.
I'm April, and we're highaskites.
You guys might not know why we kiss like that. So let me just, for the people who do, go get your coffee or fast forward to wherever you need to fast forward.
Fast forward this next 5 seconds.
Right. All this is we used to do the show on Facebook. We had thousands of viewers. Where the fuck did they go?
Give me that. Thank you.
We had thousands of viewers, and I would be stressed out. It really stressed me the fuck out to do a show every week. So me and her would get in these arguments, like fist arguments, where she would hit me in the eyes repeatedly. The eyes. Just go back and watch our past videos. You'll see my eyes are like swollen shut. Yeah, and if I'm a liar, then I'm a liar. But go back and look at a lot. No, it was just to the point where I was like, I can't. Let's just make sure if we are arguing before a show, we can't argue on a show. We can't let anything carry over because that's crazy.
And kissing helps dissolve that. If there is an issue, which there hasn't been lately.
Not lately. Sometimes, though, if you really do go back and look, you can see that maybe one of us weren't happy when we started the show, and then gradually you get higher, so that kind of goes away. We got a couple of things to talk about today. Look at this. First off, you didn't change your shirt.
How do you do it this time?
Mine.
I'm the dirtbag this time.
So take a look at that. Let us know what you're smoking on in the comments. We're smoking on Critical Mass.
It's really good too.
And
tastes great.
Like and subscribe. Do all that fun stuff. Oh man, we got some other videos that are going to come out. I'm going to talk about later. But I want to start this right off the bat because I want you to. I'm going to make my wife very unhappy right now. I'm sorry.
Unhappy?
I want her to be unhappy on camera though, because at least then I
get you want an authentic response?
I'm gonna give you something to look at right here.
Is it gonna piss me off or just make me sad?
It's gonna do a little bit of both.
Oh man.
Let me go over here and I'm just gonna show you something I want you to look at as soon as I find it again. Our dog's trying to get in. I'm not gonna let the dog in this time. Fuck her. Shit. Here it comes. So the people at home have already seen it.
Here it comes.
I'm letting her read it.
Why would they do that?
What are you doing? Go away, you fucking huge ass ad.
Why did they do that? It should be like some weird personal ad. Like,
right?
Like
are you
a fungus ad,
ED?
ED or something weird.
Go to www.bigdicks.com.
What is going on? Why?
This is an awesome little treat that our friend Sam at Sam's Creations gave us. Thank you, Sam.
Why did they bother?
I think it's Sam. Is it oil or tincture? I'm not sure which one it is.
Tincture.
Oh. Okay.
Why? It's a glycerin tincture.
All right. So how do you feel about that?
I feel pissed.
Is there a reason behind why? It says fans chewed up Twitter, angry that the recently released third season will be. That's so. We binge watched the last season.
I really like the show.
We watched the last season in 2, maybe 3 days, if not just 2 days. I think we watched it in 2 days. Why is it canceled? It was so funny.
So Netflix,
it was so stupid.
So Netflix has raised their prices. I didn't know that. So somebody says raise your prices, then cancel your best original show. Guess what's getting canceled now?
Right. I don't understand.
Yeah, like what else am I watching on Netflix?
And then why wouldn't they give it a fucking end? That's
what else do we even watch on Netflix?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm not interested now.
Orange is the New Black.
Which went downhill so quickly that I don't even know. I mean, I'll visit this next season. But you're gonna have that season, I'm sure.
Netflix is also getting rid of The Office.
They need to fucking get a hold of Orange is the New Black because it's spiraling out of control. Last 3 seasons, terrible.
Right. Well, what I've heard was NBC is getting their own streaming whatever, and their contract with Netflix is almost up, so they're losing The Office too, and then I don't know if it's Parks and Rec was on there. They're losing Parks and Rec.
Ooh.
If it's NBC, a lot of things. I mean, I don't understand buy Netflix. I mean, there's
Right, why
really
would
nothing to watch that you can't
pay for something that has nothing on there that I
find
wanna
on the
watch.
internet, if you know what I mean. Yeah, you can always find something on. Stop,
really-
bro, stop.
Hey, go!
trying to tell our dog to stop.
I really want to know why they canceled it. Why wouldn't they even give a reason? I think that's part of the frustration, I'm sure. And the anger.
Very. I saw that this morning and I was not happy. I was like, oh.
Like, you guys better have
Man.
a real good fucking reason for canceling that.
Netflix. There's really. I guess they had that Bong Appetit. Everybody talks about this Bong Appetit show.
You can find that on YouTube, though, can't you, or something?
Yeah. You can find it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Yiffy or some other site.
Don't give the sites.
Don't know what that is. You're like,
Don't.
Well, you know what I mean. Hatchui is a good site. finetorrents.com.
Shut that. No. I'm not gonna finish that. That's an inside joke that I shouldn't have told.
Oh,
you were
yes.
not privy to
That's
it.
a long website. If you know what we're talking about, then shut that. Someone's watching this right now going, I think I know what they mean, but I can't.
I have to explain it.
No, you don't. Just leave it alone.
Why? I have to.
Nope, shut that.
It's ridiculous.
That's it. That's all we got to say. If you don't know, you
still don't know.
You still don't know. But if you think you know, you're almost too scared to ask. So if you think you know, send me a message. Don't put it in the fucking description, or don't put it in the fucking comments.
Do that.
Send it to me on Facebook. Send me a message on Facebook what you think it is. And if you're looking for our Facebook names and stuff, it's going to be in the description. Mine's Mythkicker. Hers is April.Caldwell.31, I think.
What are we talking about?
And
on what?
highaskites, of course.
On what?
Facebook.
Okay.
You got to change your username.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
I have a Facebook username.
Well, you have what your page is. Like mine is Facebook/Mythkicker because I kick myths.
Okay.
I kick myths.
Is that
I kick
for you?
those myths. You can't do that. It's copyrighted.
Is that for you?
Yeah.
Your page though?
Yeah, it's Mythkicker.
Okay. I don't, why? What is the purpose of these?
You should be big balls Rogan.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
Big balls rolling.
Is
There
that why?
Because it'd be like, look me up on Facebook at facebook.com/ballsberolling.
No, I don't want to make it difficult. If you know my name, you can find me on Facebook.
But what's so weird about it was you made your Facebook page when you were 31.
Did I?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know how I know?
Because
Because your username is April.Caldwell.31.
No, that's not why I did that.
Oh,
I didn't
then I
do
don't
that.
know. Oh, there's a reason?
No, there's no reason. I didn't make that. 31.
No, I know the Facebook made it for you when you set your
Oh.
account up.
Oh, you thinking that's what it does? It takes your
Over
age?
articulated your account.
You think it takes your age?
Yeah, I think it did.
Okay.
Because you didn't have a Facebook page for the longest. We are the slowest
'Cause I
people to
didn't care.
find
I don't
technology. We're like Benjamin. We have like technology Benjamin Button disease, right? So like we don't find out shit is cool until it's no longer cool. I just bought a fax machine. It's rocking.
I don't know what you're talking about. When I met you, you weren't into computers, but I brought the computer to the relationship and had to set the computers up and
You did.
things like that. And now it's kind of just switched. Unless I get a computer, then I normally do that.
The only reason I
myself.
switched was because my job went to computers, and I had to set that shit up, and I hated doing that. And I went to some
didn't.
classes. And,
I just like playing computer games and getting on the computer.
yeah, I thought I wanted to be an IT guy, and then 90% of an IT job is to sit there and wait for your computer to stop loading something. I mean, it really is. It's I mean, not the people who do like fucking, Cisco shit, but like the lower people on the totem pole who set the computers up and shit. Yeah, those.
Okay, so wait. I want to talk about, I don't know how to say it. Is it Poway or
You're
Poway?
so quiet.
Is it Poway or Poway?
Poway,
California,
or
where the
Poway?
shooting was?
Oh, the the Jewish thing that happened.
At the synagogue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
It
know how to
happened
pronounce
today
it.
because we're recording early, but this is much later.
Yeah, so apparently it was like a 19-year-old that did the shooting.
Was he a white?
Yeah.
Of course he is, because all fucking shootings in goddamn America
mass
are white.
shootings. Right, like, why? I'm going to say something so terrible.
Racist. We better be careful.
It's going to be racist. And you're not going to be able to answer it. But I have no one else to ask.
We're going to get our race cards made. We have to do this. I'm going to get a printer or something.
Because I'm sure you have plenty of questions that you could ask me that start with, why do black people...
We should make a whole series of why do white people.
And I got to ask you, and you're not going to know the answer.
I'm going to write that down. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea, because that would be funny. You have a couple of shows of why do white people...
Black and white people. You can just call the series. All right, but... ...
And then why do black people...
Yeah. ...
So
why do white people feel a need to shoot up people that they don't even know and like have nothing to fucking do with them in mass quantities? Like, why?
I don't know.
What's
but
your
I do
guess
know a
as
lot.
a white person?
As a white person.
And what is your guess?
I really don't know. But I do think a lot of people that do stuff like this are wanting their name out there in some way.
Why is it only white people, though? That's the question.
Hey.
And why is it only white men? I haven't taken any. This was your second one that you've taken, right?
2. I've taken 2.
Right, so I thought I better get on.
Yeah.
I haven't taken any.
Catch up. I'm telling you not to catch up. I don't know.
No women do it? Not even white women?
I'm going to say something.
It's not a challenge.
I feel like it's easier for a white man to buy a gun. And it's going to...
But it doesn't matter because
someone's watching this right now going, no.
But anybody can get a gun. Legally or illegally, easily.
Yeah, sure.
So
I don't know. I don't know. But I looked up something today. Well, I watched a video on the... what was it? This is kind of on the same topic, so I'm not just changing topics. On cults. And I have like I watched a series of 10 cults, and it's like the Barari family, Heaven's Gates, Friends of the Truth Church, Benevolent Mother, Bride of Christ Church, the Adam House. These are all just
Bride of Christ Church?
Jonestown's is on there.
Sounds like they're fucking kids.
But a lot of these are against Christian denominations and stuff too.
What do you mean against?
Not against, but speaking as a Christian's
just a branch
group.
Of...
Yeah, so they're using what Western civilization God of Jesus and all that stuff.
Okay.
So, which is very odd. And they are a lot... Now, not all of them were white, but like half of the group was white. Some of them were in Japan and stuff like that. So, I mean, I understand
half of all the groups you named?
Yeah, I feel like I have to... I know I'm not 100% on that. So, if you guys have seen the video list, I have the list.
Were any of them black?
Or any of them black. Well,
I think we know the answer to that.
Jonestown had black people come to Central America or South America, one of the two.
Okay.
After they did the news story, I want to do a whole show on Jonestown. I think that's fascinating. Jonestown had that was the suicide with the Kool-Aid,
yeah.
like 900.
And the tennis shoes.
Yeah. No, that's Heaven's Gates. Is the Kool-Aid? That's something different.
I thought you just said it was the one with the Kool-Aid in the...
Well, they had... Okay, there's 2 that have Kool-Aid. One is the Heaven's Gates, which was behind the Halley's Comet. And then you got Jonestown, which had all the people moved down to Central or South America. And
they both involve Kool-Aid?
I think they do.
Okay.
One cult where they killed each other by hangings. And they all hung each other beside each other. And that was odd.
It's a bit off.
But, but when they talked about the one in Jonestown... So ABC, I think, came down and did a news story on it because they were showing that, hey, look, everybody's fine here. And when they came down, people were like saying, hey, we really want to go back to America. Okay. And he won't let us leave. So I'm going to look more into it. Yeah. We're going to look more into it. We could even pull up a video of it on YouTube, but I have to find the video and do all that. I can't pull that up right now.
Now, fair is fair. I asked you 2 questions, or actually, I asked you 1 question.
I think we should do a whole series. I think we should do a whole series on that.
But here, you get one for me.
Why do black? Okay. apparently, since our last video had to do with the dress code in that Houston school
Yeah.
and what people can wear and parents can wear and not
Yeah.
wear now,
Yeah.
why do more black people? I would say more because it's not like this is, it's never 100%, right?
What we're saying, of course, is inherently racist. It's
Everything's
just
racist. But
questions people might have.
Why do you think you see women with the hair shit on their hair like that?
Define hair shit.
Not curl, not the curlers, but the dry cap thing.
Like the tight cap?
Yeah.
Or the big fluffy one? The silk one that they were talking about?
Either one.
I think, okay, it's because we don't want to do our hair and so she just needs to go outside. So she just covers it.
But she knew she was going somewhere that day.
Right, but she didn't want to do her hair.
These are also, I have a follow-up question.
Because since she permed it, she has to do it every damn day.
I do have a question that but you see women who will make sure that their boys are dressed up in suits on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Or no way will they get their church clothes dirty compared to their their fun clothes. And then they will go and take their kids to school wearing something like that.
Right.
That's the issue that I have.
That's what it is. That's it. Sometimes I'm truly perplexed at some of the things that I see adults wearing. That's the best answer I can give you. We don't want to get dressed, so just throw something on our head and put on pajamas.
If you
Not saying I've ever done it, but
if you have any questions that you want to be asked on this new show, we're gonna have a couple of new series coming out. We're gonna start doing stuff every day. I mean, apparently, because I'm telling you, we're gonna start having a dread series, which I'm really cool. I'm gonna show you guys what the differences between black hair and white hair, and I have some shit going on right now that's not great. Like, where'd it go? This one, look at that one. It's all fucking. I just can't see it very much, but look at that. And then I have them attached.
Oh, I'm worried about. No, it's thick. I guess it's good. Oh man.
Yeah.
Ooh. Skinny. I have a couple like that. That's really irritating.
Got a couple of things. Yeah, we're going to talk about how do you dread, what do you do, how do you wash your hair. I'm going to have a whole, probably next week, a show on apple cider vinegar on my hair, soaking it.
I already did mine, and I'm not going to do it again.
Right, not for a second.
A little bit.
But the next time you do it, I do want to record it, and we'll show the differences in that, too. I want to bring back
Nope.
sessions.
Well, okay.
And this is where we don't throw the green screen up. Me and you sometimes will have just a conversation down here, and we talk about stuff all the time. And I think that would be a cool, that's something to do. And then we want to do that. Want to do white people and black people? Want to do white people? Want to do black people? Show. I think that would be really cool. And you know what I don't like is when you start looking up apple cider vinegar and people start abbreviating that shit. Like, you know what the fuck you're talking about? It's
so long to write out.
Right, but I looked it up a couple of times and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that means. Oh man, I forgot to finish this dab. Oh, what were you saying? You were saying some stuff on the shooting.
That was it. It was just like the people in the congregation actually fought back. You had a semi-automatic, like an AR-15 or something. Right. It just brings up a lot of questions. And also, what's something else is that it's 6 months to the day from the last synagogue shooting. Like, was that on purpose?
At least they're consistent.
And also, they need
That's sad. I don't mean... I'm good vibes or whatever is the... I don't do prayers. So, sorry for what's going on there. It's ridiculous. It makes no fucking sense. Whoever did it will not ever be ashamed of doing it. I just feel like that.
No. He was screaming. They said he was screaming at people and stuff like that. But, so I think that they need to look for another synagogue shooting and be on high alert 6 months to the day from now, too.
You know, there's something going on right now that I don't know a lot about, so I'm just going to touch on briefly. There's a church somewhere. I might pull it up right here. There's a church somewhere that I think Alabama, where they just legalized letting them be able to have their own police. So
I think church police are a
let me
bad
see.
idea.
Because they're actually trained with the police, so they could be police officers.
I don't like that. That's even
Yeah.
worse.
Let me see if I can find that real quick.
Also, why is there this sudden mixture of church and state?
Yeah, see, that's the issue too. Is that's the problem that people are doing now. It should be a separation. of church
Don't
and
burn
state.
my phone. Shit, on my body.
Oh no.
Here we
What's
go.
what was I talking about? Because I got really high for a second. The church, police, training, I guess. I have to find it. Oh, here it is, right here. I found it. Let you guys come with me. Church can start its own police force, Alabama Senate says. A large church in Alabama is one step closer to creating its own police force. Yeah. And this is Alabama, guys. Now, me being from Alabama, there were church bombings and stuff like that throughout the 60s and all that stuff. I know. And up into the 80s, there were a lot of church fires. We actually had, in Dothan, Alabama, we had a church called Devil's Church because it got burned down. And anytime a church got burned down there, they would call it a Devil's Church, which now looking at is
So the devil
crazy.
won? I don't get it.
Because you threw a fucking pipe bomb through the fucking thing.
So also, I have a question. What would be these church police's jurisdiction?
I don't know. I gotta look up this stuff.
Because I'm sure the church has more than one property. So are they going to be driving through these neighborhoods to get to properties? Like, what's the,
I'm trying to read it too. Along with Utah's border with Arizona, the shared police department of twin communities were settled by members of the polygamous fundamentalist Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I heard they don't like that name anymore. Mormons are changing their name to something else now.
From Jesus Christ, from that.
The
Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, they're going to be changed. They changed it to something else.
Yeah, because it's synonymous with polygamy and child brides. So just give the next name that they change it to another 50 years, and that'll be synonymous with polygamy and child brides.
It's synonymous with a lot of things.
Just like you
Syphilis,
can't say, yeah.
Just lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Book of Mormon or listened to it or anything like that. I strongly recommend that you do. And then I strongly recommend you look the stuff up, and then you'll see how true the shit is. And that's just even more baffling. Also, look up how the Bible is written. I'm just going to throw that out. That's interesting. You have anything else?
Yeah. What do you think about Amazon starting automated firing of employees that have low performance? Like, they'll just receive...
I think it looks a lot like that Black Mirror that we watched the other day.
Yeah, they'll receive an automated message,
That they're fired?
Oh, yeah.
So no one brings them into an office anymore? They just...
I don't think so. No.
I think someone's going to have a shooting. That's what I think, honest. Because...
It'll be a white male.
No. It's gonna be... Oh, man.
This is messed up.
Amazon also, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, Kohl's is working with Amazon, and so I think it's all the Kohl's now. At one point it was just a couple of them, but I think all the Kohl's now take returns from Amazon. So if you order something from Amazon, like we order coffee and other things from Amazon, and if it's not what we requested or if we didn't want it, we can turn it back into Kohl's. They send it back to Amazon. That's very odd. They're pretty much just using Kohl's instead of like buying a warehouse. I feel like they're using Kohl's to do other people's jobs,
and instead of hiring more
and they don't pay taxes
employees, they're just using Kohl's.
They're just using their employees that are getting paid by Kohl's. So that's
interesting. Maybe they're also trying to check the returns now instead of like letting people get away with that return fraud.
A lot of people we saw would like remove a motherboard from their computer and like send back the broken motherboard of the replacement of the motherboard they had. Yeah. And the only reason I know about this is from other videos on YouTube that guys buy pallets of return stuff. Yeah, you guys should check those videos out too. Those are pretty cool. Yeah, so we learned that we're going to have a show What do black people? Why do black people? And why do white people? And label it as yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be received positively.
Oh
and
yeah.
Negatively.
I don't think it's going to be perceived at all
No,
in the positive aspect. And before anyone says anything, I do speak for all white people, and she does speak for all black people. So fuck yeah.
I'm an elected ambassador, if you must know.
It was a handwritten vote that we did in house, and only white people could vote for white people, and only black because it's segregated. You had to keep everything segregated.
So and then also some states are talking about sidestepping the electoral college.
They should.
Yeah. Like, why wasn't this done so many years ago?
You know who's against the electoral college going away, right?
Who?
Republicans.
Yeah, I didn't want to polarize this in either direction. But yeah, it is Democratic states are just wanting it to be by popular vote, which means citizens' votes would actually count. And everybody should be for that. It shouldn't be a Democrat or Republican thing.
Right, it should be
I honestly
popularity.
think
It's
parties
by
are
popular
stupid.
vote.
I think all parties are stupid.
It's like, but they don't have the same
I think it divides
say.
us to have all these separate parties, and that's how they keep America divided. There shouldn't be any parties. No parties should exist. It should just be the candidates and what they're gonna do and what they stand for. And I feel like if they don't at least try to enact some of those things on the list or a certain number of those things, I think that they should have to like be held accountable for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's it. No parties. It's stupid. And then people would have to think for themselves instead of just going with, well, I like blue, well, I like red.
Right.
Fuck off.
But yeah. The argument with that was, what is it? Alabama wants to be just as important as California, and so
You never will be, and it's okay.
Well, I think it should be like
Just
your
settle
vote
into
should
it.
matter, and not just the other person's vote, not each state representing an even amount of numbers. Because here's the thing,
it's people.
that would make sense if states are supposed to overpower the government anyway, but they don't do that. They do and they don't. Like, so the legalization of cannabis now is the state's decision to do it, but the federal government's still against it. So that's the way it should be. And also, but when you do stuff like that, you can. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole because there's so much stuff on. Where are you pointing at? Dad?
Yeah, thank you.
Well, that's it for this show. Actually, that was all pretty good. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks,
Like,
guys.
subscribe, do all that stuff. Come back next week or Thursday. I don't know what day this is right now. But come back next time and see Coffee and Wheat.
It's funny.
We'll see you guys later.
Bye.